tough to beat. The starting 11 presented by Bet Online, and Argentina. Ali reckons maybe 3 or 4 of these players might start. Who's got a right opportunity tonight to stake a claim to most inexperienced player is Giancarlo Sacasa, partner Daniil Maldonado in attack. A 4-2-3-1, but you wonder how much attacking Rivas and Moncada will do. They may be asked to help Rodriguez and Arriaga. And it's Argentina not in their home kit. Get us underway. Caro Martinez leading the line, Thiago Almada and Giuliano on either side of him. The expectation among the majority is of a comfortable Argentina victory. We will see. They have chosen. Lo Celso bypasses Barco. Switch by Almada. Tagliafico. Out by Arriaga. Give and go from Almada, but he didn't win it back, and Honduras have themselves a free kick.
We're not even 5 minutes in, and we can already tell what the dynamic of this game is going to be like. A lot of possession for Argentina. Honduras just trying to condense the space as they're swinging out of Simeone.
The end of their season just falling down a little bit after their exit from the Champions League. Poor kick out from Mendjivar. Shot from distance, and the goalkeeper kind of redeems himself.
And it's again Giuliano Simeone, who, as you mentioned, Argentina is still built around Lionel Messi.
Celso for Giuliano. His pass doesn't get to its intended target. Again, he's had.
On paper, it's a very accessible group for Argentina. It should be a comfortable group for Argentina, which then should make it a comfortable minute for Lionel Messi.
Giuliano. And the diving header from Lautaro is well clutched by Mendjivar. This is Thiago Almada. He does thread the needle. Nice turn by Lo Celso. Yai. Good block, but Lautaro at the second attempt. It'll be a corner. Could have been a lot worse for Honduras. Rosales. Opportunity here, and not too far away. Best chance of the game so far for Honduras, and the strike was from Edwin Rodriguez.
It doesn't take a whole lot from Honduras. It's a diagonal ball that kind of turned Argentina around. They are able to win the rebound eventually. Edwin Rodriguez just jumps on it, puts his laces through the ball, just can't quite keep it down. Courtesy dive from Juan Musa. It's a good thing that I haven't let it go yet.
There's an opportunity on the counter for Honduras. Luis Palma. Looked a good tackle by Barco. Referee agrees, saying the ball was won. It's a foul. It's Giuliano in the 7th minute. 25 yards, but that time just overplaying. Here's Rosales. Well, it should be a booking, and it is. Sometimes referees in friendlies, I might just say, come on. There's no real opportunity to let that one slip.
Valentin Barco just gets the wrong angle. Once he gets on the wrong side.
Right by Almada. Ahí for Lo Celso. That close. Sure what Melendez was up to there, trying to play out in trouble, and the penalty's been awarded for the foul, which was committed inside the box. Lo Celso coming so close to the opener, but Argentina now have an opportunity from about 10 yards closer because of a clumsy bit of play from Christopher Melendez.
There's a reason as to why Lo Celso wants to take the shot with his left foot, which he did so very well off the crossbar and out. I mean, he was scrambling, he was never going to get there, and then Tagliafico, after the missed clearance from Melendez, Tagliafico is able to regain possession of the ball, and as Melendez tried to make a challenge, kind of dangles his leg out there, does make some contact, steps from Tagliafico. It is a foul. It is a penalty. Some would say it's a penaltito. Maybe the referee is going to take a look at it.
I wonder if there's a handball in here as well, and I think that might be what Melendez was complaining about. Let's see what we have here. Oh boy. VAR's helping out with the location of the foul.
If it's indeed a foul, it was inside the 18-yard box from Melendez. And you called it correctly. It was clumsy challenge, unnecessary challenge from Christopher Melendez. And it comes from his own turnover, his own failure to clear the danger.
Penalty. "36 goals and 75 caps." Lautaro Martinez. Slightly off-putting when you see the back of the net kind of only goes halfway along where the actual stanchion is, but anyway, it's by the bars. It's Lautaro Martinez against Edric Menjivar. And it's 1-0 Argentina. 37th international goal for Lautaro. Applause from Messi and co. And the deadlock is broken in College Station.
I had mentioned of the players that could really take advantage of a game like this one, it would be Lautaro Martinez. Takes it so well. While Menjivar gets it the right way, there's a whole lot of power behind it. Maybe gets the slightest touch on it, maybe not. It goes into the back of the net.
Which is being attempted around Kyle Field. Good from Giuliano. Good through ball for Lautaro and good goalkeeping from Menjivar. Appeals for a handball, not given. Back in by Maldonado now. The counter is on with Lautaro. He's got to switch it, and he's got to do so early, and he does. Lo Celso. I'm not sure Almada thought that was the right decision. Rivas. Almada. Good ball. Nice little flick by Giuliano, but Menjivar was in the right place at the right time. Good move though.
To go with the back heel, doesn't make the contact that he wants, still 1-0.
You're in that position, you hear that shout, you're doing exactly what was just done by Giuliano.
I don't know what shout you're talking about.
It's not a free kick, and he's told to get up again. What an effort! And that took Menjivar by surprise. And Lisandro Martinez, who wanted the ball left by Giuliano a couple of minutes ago, does this.
That took Lisandro Martinez by surprise. It makes no sense to try this in those sort of circumstances.
That'll do us for a first half that sees Argentina with the lead given to them from the penalty spot by Lautaro Martinez in the 37th minute. Lo Celso, from an Argentina perspective, ahead of their World Cup opener against Algeria, Tuesday the 16th in Kansas City. I don't see any need for that change. Nice little flick from Lautaro, and they move it quickly to the left-hand side. This could be an opportunity for a second goal, and very close. Really nice move, and Almada to Palacios. Space here for Lo Celso. Giuliano. Big chance.
Oh,
awful attempt by Thiago Almada.
Oh, mommy. That he's allowed and afforded the opportunity to turn. It's almost as if it's no longer instance taking over. It's like, why am I so open? Why am I so open? I guess I have to rush. At some point, they're going to come and...
Very well drilled. They know the roles. Behind for Lautaro. Little back flick. Chance for Giuliano. It's two. Lovely goal.
If you remember in the first half, Mark, I talked about skipping the pass out wide and finding the pass inside towards Lautaro Martinez. And it is in that movement of Lautaro Martinez and the recognition of the space by Giuliano Simeone coming from the right-hand side, far more natural for him to go from outside to in. The layup from Lautaro Martinez, the run from Simeone, the initial run of Lautaro Martinez that opens the space centrally that is well recognized.
A lot of players involved in this move. Medina was taken late by Melendez. Play on, Almada's layoff, and Lo Celso denied by the block. They look like they're going to create something every time they come forward, Argentina, in this second half. Been very lively.
Now that was a whole lot better from Thiago Almada. It was 1 and 2 touches, and more importantly, there was movement. Once he laid the ball off, there was actually a change of pace to get into open space in behind the Honduras back line.
Just dropping short and picking up space right across the face, and the header is somehow stopped. The danger not yet over. Enzo's on for Thiago Almada. Just while we were talking about the better second half. Here come Honduras. With bodies forward. Not the best option. His teammates are letting him know that. Rodrigo de Paul. Away by Luis Vega. Didn't get enough on it, Alexis McAllister. Good footwork, just run out of room. It's the fourth of the game for Argentina. Taken by Rodrigo de Paul, but like the previous ones, Honduras have defended them well. They've given him so much space, and he can hit them. Strangely enough, even though it's his 86th cap, I would have taken the over the first leg between Alpha United and Herediano. The first leg was 8-0.
Oh.
The second leg was a difficult sell. If they get an early goal, you never know. Flash of legs and a free kick award. Gives us time to get back to the subs. Gabriel Aranda.
Can I tell you a random story?
Quickly accepted. That's a decent hit from Tomas Aranda and a good save from Luis Ortiz.
Now they both feel like they're participating in the game. Yeah. Aranda takes it on the inside. Tries to bend it out far post. Ortiz gets a good save on it, good hand on it. Corner kick. Away from your club team when your club team is about to go down.
I think we see something similar between Argentina and Iceland on Tuesday that we've seen tonight.
I think that will be the dress rehearsal, and we'll see something closer to what the actual.
This.
that
challenge. That law changed many years ago. For a consolation, Honduras put up a good fight. They've been well organised tonight. Opened up for him, Jose Reyes.
Can I give a quick shout out? Gavin Glinton and I lived together in an apartment in Burbank, California.
Sounds glamorous.
It was not. I can attest and assure you that it was not.
Has Lionel Scaloni learned anything tonight, especially from the first hour? First was from the spot.
There's also something to be said about the fact that you're getting closer to the World Cup, so players will go through the exercise but knowing full well that, all right, no need to take any chances or risk, and it's the same approach that Lionel Scaloni would take, hence why Lionel Messi didn't play today.
It'll do us no Messi, but no problem for Argentina. Winners by 2-0. Messi was on the bench, but not risked, and likely to get some minutes. He certainly won't start against Iceland on Tuesday. Good workout. Scaloni and Jose Molina, respective coaches. Lautaro's penalty. Giuliano's nice finish after a beautiful assist from Lautaro in the back heel. And then the last half hour was just lots of changes. 10 for Honduras and loads for Argentina as well. Did we see the World Cup winners tonight?
Not this version of Argentina, but maybe the one that we see against Iceland for the first 45 minutes or so. Argentina has everything that you want in order to, at the very least, reach the latter stages of the competition. Now, there's an element of good fortune that you have to have in order to win the World Cup. They had that in Qatar in 2022. It's a question as to whether they'll have that this time around. Is Divo Martinez making the big save against Randall Colomwani at the end of the World Cup final? If you go to penalty kicks in the quarterfinals against the Netherlands, as they did in Qatar, are you advancing past that? Are you winning a penalty kick shootout in the final if that were the case? Those things, there's an element of good fortune that comes with that. So the tools are there for Argentina. There's a lot of experience, a lot of talent. They still got the magic of Lionel Messi, who can provide something special, and Lautaro Martinez, man of the match.
Presented by EA Sports FC 26, the world's game. A goal and an assist.